the effort around that clue.
New video as skiers desperately try to find two others buried by an avalanche at Taos Ski Valley.
Local reporting you can trust. You're watching KRQE News 13 at 4.
Good afternoon. We are learning more today about what led to a fatal avalanche at Taos Ski Valley. This is video given to us by a skier on the scene, capturing rescue crews and bystanders digging, trying to find the two skiers caught in the middle of it. It took crews about an hour to locate and rescue them. You can see how quickly people are working to try to get to them as one calls 911 for more help.
Local reporting you can
We have
trust.
an avalanche in the K3 chute on Kachina Peak. Multiple victims. No one's been found yet. We're requesting you tone out first responders.
Now, one of those skiers rescued remains in critical condition at UNM Hospital. The skier who was killed in the avalanche died yesterday. He's identified as Matthew Zungetti. He was a 26-year-old from Massachusetts. News 13's Marissa Lucero is live in Taos with the latest.
And Kim, we spoke with skiers who were on the mountain, when the avalanche hit yesterday. One of them who says they were on their way up the lift to ski down Kachina Peak.
Well, it's the closest I ever want to come to an avalanche, we were fortunate in that we got to the place where they were turning people back.
We don't have the winds.
This is witness video of the aftermath. The avalanche hit sometime between 11:35 and 11:40 yesterday on Taos Ski Valley's highest peak, trapping two skiers under feet of snow. Hundreds of people, including EMTs, ski patrol, and other skiers, built a probe line, tried to help rescue those two men. The Ski Valley CEO, David Norden, tells us they also had avalanche dogs out here, and one of them picked up a scent that led rescuers to one of the victims. One of the victims was airlifted to UNMH. The other, Matthew Zungetti, was taken to Holy Cross Hospital here in Taos. He didn't survive.
So sad, and I was with the young man's dad yesterday. It's very sad. It's a very emotional time. Our hearts go out to him and his parents.
Norden says the incident is under investigation, which he says he can take a few days. We still don't know what may have triggered the avalanche or how long they were buried beneath the snow. Now, what we do know, Norden tells us his team was out early yesterday morning doing avalanche control on Kachina Peak. He says shortly after that, that's when his team determined that the mountains and the conditions were okay. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Marissa. Now, according to Norden, this is the first time they have had an avalanche happen in a ski area open to the public in bounds in 62 years of their history.